Hello, Cancer signs. I hope you guys are doing well. Welcome to your weekly reading. This will be for the week of the 22nd to the 28th of July. So I'm just going to dive into it. But I've been telling everybody that this is the last time you guys are going to see this background because I'm moving. So it's being packed up today. So yeah, let's just embrace it together. So the way I'm doing it is differently this week, so I'm just going to jump straight in, okay? And if I did get some channeled messages as I was going through your readings, so I'll touch on them as we go through as well. Okay, so anyway, let's dive in. So I've already reshuffled all of the cards and pre-shuffled, should I say. So I'm just going to split it for you and then we'll pull it straight out from the top. So you have deep knowing coming up for you guys this week. So being highly intuitive and knowing what you need to take action on, okay? In your pre-shuffle, I did get the sense that you were healing something, okay? This could be health or it could just be, again, like no longer having certain pains or past pains getting in the way of your moving forward, because I did get this message about, like, I don't know, the way it showed up was like a cold shower. It was like almost this like sensation running on my skin that just kind of gave me a jolt. So I don't know if that means anything to you, if they're saying you guys need some cold showers so that it can bring you alive again, because it feels like what you are needing is some sort of surge of power is what they're bringing in, like the surge of energy. Also, we had a card that did flip out as I was pre-shuffling, which is reclaim your power. So for a lot of you, maybe you've been in the healing stage for a while, and that's totally fine. You need your time. But it's almost like this desire to reclaim your power into, I quote what I heard early in your pre-shuffle is make your life a movie. So for some of you, that could be what it is. Maybe that's something that is motivating you, or because what we have coming through here for you already is that there is something deep down that you know what you want to do, or there's something that you know you want to experience, or a goal that you want to achieve, or at least an energy that you want to step into. So the deep knowing card is like, okay, you've known this, now it's time to take some action on it. Okay, now is the time to move forward into it. So what's beautiful about this is that you have Go the Distance, which is about achieving goals and having an ambitious energy. So expect that to be coming up for you guys this week. You also have Rest and Rejuvenation, so you have been in that. We did have the Four of Swords in your pre-shuffle, and all tied up. So this is interesting because this is an energy I feel like you have been in for a while. Like I was just saying, Rest and Rejuvenation. This is Four of Swords and Eight of Swords energy, to be honest. So this is about feeling restricted, feeling limited, feeling stuck, feeling trapped, feeling all tied up. Rest and Rejuvenation. Let's carry on for you guys. I'm seeing a moth, like a green moth. Impatience and quest. That's interesting. I'm hearing here what you're waiting for is already there in front of you. Just because of these, both of these cards are throat chakra vibes, by the way, which is all about your truth, which is interesting because, again, some of you already know what you want to do, or at least the first steps that you need to take. So impatience comes in as advice. Do not block your own blessings by trying to force something to happen in a timing it's not supposed to. Okay, he ends up trying to move the moon so that the sun can come in, but ends up getting it stuck, so then he misses the sun because he was too impatient and he was trying to interfere. You have quest as well, which is interesting because the message behind this card is that this lady is looking for the blue path, and she's speaking out loud, speaking about all the challenges she has to go through and the quest she has to go on in order to find this blue path. But the boy is like, hey, you mean the blue path right under your feet, the one you're already on? So for a lot of you, I think the words coming to mind for you guys this week is do not overcomplicate something. You guys might be feeling like in order to have this goal in life, or in order to find your purpose, maybe even as well, like the answer that you're searching for, you feel like is way outside of yourself. When in reality, I feel like you're already where you need to be. You're exactly where you're supposed to be, and that's fine. You are in this rest and rejuvenation state, but don't feel like you're tied up here. You are going to be taking action very soon on what it is that you need to go down. But let's carry on with the reading and see what else is happening for you. We'll dive into the details in a second. Let's get you an animal spirit. Claim your independence. We have this beautiful cat spirit coming up for you. And seahorse spirit, watch and wait. Claim your independence, watch and wait. So we are having this kind of mixed message saying here that there is something that might actually be holding you back. I don't know, for some of you it could be like a health issue, whether you broke something and you have to be, resting up, or whether it is just about your emotions and stuff like that. Like, it's almost saying embrace that. You're exactly where you need to be. It may seem like an inconvenience, but trust the divine timing. Watch and wait is coming through, making sure that you are observing what's going on around you. And in the meantime, claim your independence. So whether this is a good time to prepare for something, we will dive into it. Let's get you a keyword. Indecision. Pisces just had this. So this affirmation is, I use my intuition in all aspects of life, which you have a deep knowing here. So you already do know something. And health, that's so interesting. Again, this can be emotional and mental health as well. It doesn't have to be physical health, but I feel like maybe you are being called to prioritize that actually as your health, the way that you're looking out for your body. All right, this says, I will honor the physical vessel that enshrines my soul. Your body is important, of course. It's what carries your soul. It's what's moving you around. So for some of you, it's really important to focus on that. And again, not to rush your healing process. Again, whether it's emotional, whether it's you trying to heal certain fears and overcome them, whatever it is, don't try and rush something. Don't force anything this week. All right, let's dive into a tarot and see what all these are for you. For my lovely Cancer signs. All right, let's go for it. So first card out, Queen of Pentacles. All right, thinking about what you are nurturing at this time, your foundations, feeling secure and stable is important to you guys this week. Three of Swords, that's that heartache and pain, something that has caused you to feel quite upset and distressed about something. Okay, that could be the thing that needs healing, whatever it is. Knight of Pentacles. Okay, slow and a steady movement is necessary this week. The Knight of Wands as well, which is that very different to the Knight of Pentacles. We will dive into it in a second because we're going to clarify everything. Seven of Wands is a reminder that despite the odds, okay, despite what you're feeling, because it's coming up in the same line as the Three of Swords, despite how you feel at the moment, trust that you will have success over this, what it is that you've been experiencing, okay? Seven of Wands, despite the odds, you will be successful. Okay, it feels like maybe things are going up against you a lot, or you're trying to tackle a lot of different things, but they're saying here, you will claim victory, don't worry. Stay optimistic, the Knight of Wands. Keep with a growth mindset, stay curious. Seven of Pentacles, and stay consistent. So this is a card of feeling the need to be patient, okay, with something, and to keep nurturing it, to keep showing up for something here. Could be your work. Let's see more. The Tower. Okay, so there is a major change coming through for you guys this week. The Sun, though, amazing change, whatever it is. Let's see what this is. And Judgment. Understanding what it is that you need to do and being able to release an old chapter to begin a new one. Okay, we're going to dive into what the Tower is, though, because clearly this destruction opens space for the Sun. So let's dive into it. All right, so let's see what the Queen of Pentacles is here for. Let's split the deck of the clarification deck here. Queen of Pentacles is a woman of luxury, right? She likes to have good things around her. She likes to be stable. She likes to feel grounded. It's also a really good card for fertility. So if that's something that you're wanting, then it's here. But fertility is not just about baby making. It is also about bringing something to life, okay? And having a really good foundation for maybe it's a new business idea, maybe it's just a new way of, bringing something to life, whatever it is to you. So Queen of Pentacles is being clarified, but a Three of Pentacles, a really good week for planning something. The same as the Watch and Wait card, as I was saying, there is something that you can do in this present moment, and it feels like it's building the foundations of something. This is a really good card for, planning the beginning, planning a startup, this is a really good way to plan maybe a budget. It's about building the foundations, building the structure of something. Business-wise or career-wise, you could be starting something new, or again, starting something new. It feels very good, whatever this is. But work is needed, and maybe some collaboration. You could benefit from getting opinions of other people in your finances, or in terms of your work life, most likely. Or homes, maybe it's to do with buying a home or selling a home. It's a very good combination. Right, Three of Swords, why is this here? The Wild card, let's get one more. And the Ace of Swords. That's interesting. So whatever this pain is, they're not exactly saying what's caused it, unless it is to do with some sort of harsh truth or some sort of new beginning. The Ace of Swords is a card of victory and, again, truth and clarity, but it may have come with pain. Okay, with that Wild card as well, it definitely feels like a new cycle. Whatever this is, it feels like grieving the old cycle. So maybe you're missing something of the past this week, but the Ace of Swords is a reminder there is a new beginning coming up for you guys here, and a new chapter. There could be some communication actually coming in this week that it might start a new cycle away from something that's caused pain, which is nice. So you might be getting good news about something actually. All right, the Knight of Pentacles as well. That's very nice. You're definitely working towards something slow and steady, but nevertheless, the work that you're doing now is absolutely going to pay off for you moving forward. So whether this is building your skills and your knowledge on something, or working towards a financial goal, or just a goal in general to do with your personal development, whatever it is, the Eight of Pentacles is working towards that Ten of Pentacles, you know, that legacy, that having that beautiful life, whatever it is to you. Of course, this does look financial and work-wise, but it could be any area of your life. But the Knight of Pentacles is saying slow and steady movement is absolutely going to be paying off for you this week, okay? Financially, things do look like they're getting good, to be honest with you. But you're having to build that foundation, and you're having to stick to the plan. So if you're not doing that, then this is a really good time to do that. Right, the Knight of Wands coming through for you guys this week is paired with strength, very fiery energy. Let's get another one for that. And the Ten of Wands. The Knight of Wands can sometimes be a card of travel. Okay, so maybe you're feeling called to travel, to do new things, to have new experiences. It's a very beautiful energy for being a free spirit. So maybe that's how you're feeling this week. Ten of Wands, I feel like for some of you, you might need a vacation, like a relaxing one. Some of you might need to let go of things that are causing some exhaustion here, because the Ten of Wands is finally being able to let go of a very exhausting chapter here. Responsibilities or things that have been weighing you down a little bit. And the Strength card here as well is you regaining strength again, and maybe regaining optimism. Maybe something of the past really did cause a very heavy weight on your shoulders. Now you're having a lot more freedom, I would say, around this time. Seven of Wands. You have the Three of Swords, Seven of Wands, and the Sun in the same line, which really is telling me that there are much better days ahead. You're going from pain to fighting regardless, you know, fighting for yourself, fighting for a dream, fighting for your happiness, maybe even as well. Like, not giving up on yourself is what is going to lead you towards this very beautiful positive energy. So let's clarify the Seven of Wands. Queen of Wands, having confidence within yourself. Okay, having really good ideas. Again, optimism is quite important for you guys this week. So doing whatever brings you happiness or positivity will be important for you guys in making sure that you don't give up on something despite the obstacles that arise. You guys might be going against the opinions of others at this time as well. There might be, again, just a lot coming up against you. I do get the sense that you have a lot of responsibility, and I don't know exactly what that is for you. You know, whether you are a parent, for example, it could just be that, or you have a lot of people who kind of need you or asking for your help, or people who are asking something of you. It feels like you're having to really push through despite this heartache that you've dealt with. Okay, remembering your cause is important. Seven of Pentacles, the Three of Swords. This is where it can get a bit exhausting here, because your impatience may be about healing something, as I felt like in the beginning as well. It's very important that you do rest when you need to and allow yourself to heal in time, whatever this pain is, this heartache, or just difficulty, this challenging energy. Seven of Pentacles is really about keep consistent with yourself, with the healing, with showing up for yourself, whatever this energy is. I don't know what area of your life this is about. Seven of Pentacles does bear good news in time. Okay, and by showing up for yourself, it may not look like things are changing or growing immediately, but they definitely are over time. This is a card of patience, of having to nurture and water the garden, because eventually it will bring you fruit, which is a symbolism for an abundance. Okay, I think that the pain here is worry that something's not going to pay off for you, or that you're not going to heal from something. But I think that you are. You just need to make sure you're putting the effort towards it. Okay. Right. The Tower. What is this one about? The Page of Cups. This is like unexpected news. I always say that the Page of Cups kind of feels, when it comes up in a reading, it's usually like an emotional announcement. Could be good, could be bad. You know, whether it's happy tears or sad tears. I will dive in. The Hanged Man. The Tower and the Hanged Man. This feels like some sort of enlightenment more than anything else. With that Tower, I just will pull one more. The Knight of Pentacles. So for some of you, you could find like a new way of making money, for example, because the Knight of Pentacles is also linked over here with the Eight of Pentacles. So again, it could be about your skills and your talents. It could be an epiphany that you guys are having, or again, really good news that something's really going to pay off for you, or a new opportunity here to move forward. This feels really good, actually, because we have the Hanged Man here, because I feel like you've been feeling all tied up like we had earlier. I feel like you're being set free, and it's coming from most likely enlightenment. The Hanged Man is looking at life from a different perspective. He's observing, and you are gaining some sort of knowledge, or you're gaining some sort of emotional news, and I feel like that might be the thing that leads towards happiness. Although just remember, the Tower is going to come in and wipe something out. Doesn't have to be bad though. It could be an old way of thinking, or again, it's wiping out whatever has been keeping you stagnant, so that you now can move forward slowly. Don't go rushing, but you can move forward and see some positive results. All right, you have the Sun card here, the Four of Cups, the Ace of Wands, and they want me to pull one more out, and the Four of Swords. So this is what you've definitely been in. You are healing something, and what's so beautiful is that you are absolutely getting a new beginning that's going to heal some sort of pain that you've been experiencing here. Over in the first cards that we had in this section, and I didn't even notice it like this until now, Three of Swords, pain. A new beginning brings in an Ace of Swords, so a new beginning happens, one of truth, one of clarity. And what does the 3 and 1 go to? The 4. This means this new beginning is going to heal something that you've been struggling with maybe for a while. Okay? Which is nice, whatever that is to you. The Ace of Wands and the Four of Cups as well. Clarifying the Sun is an interesting one. Again, you're going to be super happy that you've healed something. I don't know what this is. Subconscious fears. I don't know, but it's coming up a lot in your reading. Finally feeling fully rested, or whatever it is. Four of Cups can sometimes come in as a message of feeling quite bored or jaded, but not really accepting new things. So the Ace of Wands coming through is definitely feels like you are getting some sort of news or announcement or an opportunity or an idea. Some inspiration is going to come through, and they're wanting you to accept it here. This is going to be the thing that leads you away from the rest and rejuvenation, and most likely into this beautiful going the distance, this fiery energy that's coming up for you. Okay. All right. Now, the last card we have is the lovely Judgment card, one of clarity, one of release. It's coming through with temperance, balance, forgiveness actually can be very important. The Nine of Wands. Letting your guard down. I want one more. And the sun again, you have the 2 suns in your reading. Amazing happiness is coming through for you, a lot of joy. So temperance and judgment really is about forgiveness. So for some of you, maybe there is something you have to let go of or forgive. It doesn't mean you have to let somebody into your life or justify their behavior. Don't let anyone into your life if they're just going to keep doing the same things that hurt you, of course. But something could be making you have a guard up or stopping you from actually ascending into a next chapter of your life or even having this happiness. So that's quite interesting. Temperance is about balance and harmony, bringing harmony into your world. So it doesn't have to be to do with people. It could literally just be in order to ascend, to release an old chapter and to enter a new one. You do have to balance something and understand both sides of a situation, or to make amends, or to simply just get grounded. That could be the case here. The 9 of Wands, it feels like this is what you're having to let go of, and it's that feeling of having to defend yourself all the time, or feeling like the world is against you. The 9 of Wands can be great. It's a warrior vibe, so I do like that. It shows strength. But for some of you, you could have like a wall against the wall at times, probably because of what you've experienced. But I feel like that's what you're releasing is it's a very closed feeling. And I think that's what you're letting go of so that you can have freedom, because that's what the Sun card represents. Rising up, by the way, is really a full-on release and acceptance, going into happiness. Okay. I hope this reading has made sense to you. The way I've done it is different, so Cancer, please let me know how it was. There is definitely some enlightenment that you guys are getting. Some sort of divine communication, information is coming away. I don't know how it will, but it will happen in a very interesting way, and it is going to set you free into happiness. Okay? And definitely ascending into a new chapter of your life. All right, my angels, but let me know. And I wish you guys all the best, and I hope to see you guys next time. All right.